Hey peeps, what's going on? Corruption Dragon here. We're back with the storyline of Breaking Point, where we're at the Austrian Grand Prix GP 13. Fortune favors the bold the early tire change allows Kelly to get the jump on her competitors in the midfield and secure a solid finish for Connor Sports at the Bold Ring. So, let's go to the next chapter. The Italian GP. As the great heats in Monza, fractures within the team continues to plague Connor Sports.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
Trouble in the garage. We're getting reports of a bit of confrontation down in the garage, which we thought you should know about. Callie overheard a mechanic bad-mouthing her, and she called him out on it. The mechanic called her privileged and out of touch. She won't make it an F1 because she doesn't understand how punishing it can be. How do you want to handle this? Sounds to me like Callie already took care of it. She's used to this kind of thing. She can handle herself. This doesn't happen under my watch. We are a team and we need to act like one. Arrange a meeting with the mechanic. I want to give them an official one. Yeah, let's do that. Car Sports feature article is out, and while favorable to the team overall, the journalist did pick up on some obvious tension between Callie and Aiden. Questions in the press and on social media are beginning to circulate that there's an irreparable rift between the car sport drivers. No, we're good. Just a check. Just on the move. What we got here?
Hey.
Guess who's on his way in?
Davidoff?
He just called the office. Arrange him a lunch, he says. He treats the office staff like his personal assistants.
He shouldn't be a drain on our resources. Look, I'll talk to him.
Can you let the garage staff know he'll be wandering around down there? And make sure we have the usual room set up for him?
Yeah, no problem.
Roll out the red carpet. Davidoff's in town. Last I heard he was joining us in Singapore, but today he just shows up.
Don't let him get to you like this. We'll handle him.
Remind me why I went into business with him?
At least you have an F1 team.
For now.
Look, he wants us to succeed.
Doesn't always feel like it, Cass. I'll see you in the meeting.
Yeah.
Look at this one. If we can get through, we'll get supporters all the way.
Callie.
People are saying Dad's heading in.
He is, yeah.
I thought he wasn't around this weekend.
Well, so did we. Listen, I heard what happened in the garage.
Oh, yeah. Look, please don't worry about that. It got a bit heated, but it's fine.
I can't have that behavior on the team. I'm giving the guy a warning.
Oh, is that necessary?
But it's not okay to talk about your own drivers like that.
Right. Well, you're the boss.
Yeah. See you in the meeting.
See you there.
I hope I did the right thing. Oh man. Anyways, Aiden finally agreed to talk to us. To be honest, it's been tough. The Connor Sport team are all working hard. I'm working hard, but sometimes it just doesn't click. Hopefully it lasts. I really hope it lasts. I hope it lasts. Alright, anyways, that's why Connor Sports editions about it within. Let you guys all read this if you want. That's why I go through and leave it for a couple seconds. You can pause if you want, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Have you all read this spotlight article on Connor Sports? Justin Mayer really don't get on, do they? As if we needed an article to tell us. Yeah, well, again, you know, she's jumping in like in the middle of the season, so it's going to take some time to get the gears greased and everything ironed out. So just give it a little bit. Hopefully it'll settle down. As long as she doesn't act too much like a Devon, we'll be alright. We will be alright. David off change of plans team. We just heard it. We already know about all that. Disharmony in garage. Just for an update on shit. Feel him mechanic. Delivering. Some saying that that's because Callie's the clear priority. The atmosphere isn't great. Yada. Okay. Spotlight article. Just for the article finally came out. Focus article quite heavily on it. And Callie's this way for each other's. Yeah, like I said, I think hopefully this will all turn around and be alright. It's just like I said, jumping into the middle of the season, not really knowing each other, so.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Andrea ambush. Andrea was cornered by a reporter when heading out of the team hotel earlier this morning, asking if he regretted getting into Formula One. We know Andrea to be a passionate man. This, coupled with the already tense situation, may have made his response come across a little fiery. This might require some damage control. How would you like to handle it? I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for Andrea's commitment and passion. He exemplifies what we stand for as a team. Put out a statement to that effect supporting Andrea. We are going to support him, definitely. No question about it. I'm not even going to look at apologize or do nothing. We are going to support him. Better recognize
Everything
that.
else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me?
No.
Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved again. Now, you pretend I'm not here. You carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Huh. And what does Andreo say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's fine.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
No.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah, I love to liaise.
What?
Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice. That was a problem. And then Andreo, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
Italian GP. Whether her brother returns to ruffle a few feathers at the already shaky corner sports, Kelly focuses on the race and the continuing battle with her teammate Aiden Jackson. Well, at least they both now have a...
The two Connor Sport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon. For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off.
Okay, Callie, he knows.
Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance, not letting him past.
Towards the curve at Grande we go. He's going for it. It's really close. It's too close. There goes Mayer's front wing. Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Connor Sports.
Yes, this race is critical for them. When are they going to just pull themselves together?
Okay, box please, Callie. Let's get that wing replaced.
This is a joke.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Ready in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Okay, that was a fairly decent stop, well within the times we expected. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Dang it. That was poor.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.7 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 1.8 seconds. Nice move, good job.
too wide.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. Currently trailing our teammate by 10.1 seconds.
Holy crap!
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh man, I don't know if I can make up.
The gap between you and the car behind is increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job.
I just messed that up. There they are. There they are. Might be able to get this. Ah!
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end. But if this continues, Connor Sport are in real danger of sabotaging their own chances of a decent finish this season.
There is so much talent in that team, and yet they're their own worst enemy. The reason they're not making progress is each other. Ridiculous state of affairs.
And it's clear that Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
Oh, man.
Here come today's...
Yeah. No.
Now, once again, another eventful race out there today for Connor Sport, Kelly. Is the team sabotaging its own chance of a decent finish this season?
No, we've already shown what we're capable of. Yes, we can't go on. We can't sort out these problems. We're going to struggle. I gotta say this. I mean, I could do a no comment, but I gotta say this.
I think that's a fair assessment right now, yeah. It's always tough out there, but if we can't sort out the problems within the team itself, we're going to struggle.
Everyone is talking about Devon's return to Connor Sport today, so is it good to have him back around again?
He means well, but he's not the easiest person to be around, definitely. He's still got to offer the team and the sport. I'm worried he's going to be a distraction. Never tell him I said this, but I don't mind having... Oof.
Devon always means well. He just doesn't always have a let's call it a net positive influence on those around him, but he's here because he cares about the sport and he cares about the team.
Well, look, I'm loath to ask how bad your relationship is between you and Aiden, but there's been more contact today, so just enlighten us.
Not great to be honest. It's fine. There's always friction between teammates as part of the sport. I gotta be civil.
I mean, since when were two teammates the best of buddies? There's always going to be a bit of friction, so, you know, I want to win, and Aiden wants to win, and we get in each other's way a bit. That's the sport, that's F1.
Now, in the past, you've refused to acknowledge the role of your father in getting your current seat at Connor Sport. Why is that?
It always helps to have a contact. That's nothing shocking. That's just life. No comment. I'm here because I could drive. I stand by that. I want to say I still want to go by. I still go by this.
What I said was I'm here because I deserve to be. I'm here because I can drive. I stand by that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That turned out to be a good decision. Italian GP, the car sports teammate, continues to shoot themselves in the foot, with Mayer and Jackson getting into another on-track tussle at the Italian GP. Fortunately, Calvin managed to turn it around and finish within the points, but it's clear to all that car sports problems aren't going away anytime soon. Oh man. Yes, Mom.
Go on then, let's have it.
That's no way to answer the phone.
Say your piece, mother dearest.
Fine, if you want to be like that. I did say you need to be careful what you tell the media about your father, didn't I? That was the perfect opportunity today to smooth it all over, but no, you only reinforced what everyone's already saying about you.
That's just how I feel.
Oh, you've got a stubborn streak in you. I think it comes from your father. Definitely not mine. He was always so determined, unable to admit to his mistakes.
What's your point, Mum?
My point is that nobody likes your father. Sorry. Just be careful, Cal.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum.
I'll let you go, darling. Ciao.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Callie, about Aiden. I want to thank you for your diplomacy, shall we say.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what I would have said anyway. It's no bother.
You're a real pro, Callie. You neutralized the issue so well.
I can spin a story. It's in my blood, sadly.
Yes, we best not talk about where you get that particular trait from.
I'd rather we didn't.
Would be better if we could use those skills to make the story go away completely, but we take what we get. Thanks, Callie.
Alright, I made a positive impact on one of my decision makings. Whew. Didn't think it could happen. Devon returns. Esports confirm Butler's involvement. Good. Trackside chats. Jackson on the move. Esports team are working hard. I'm working hard, but sometimes it just doesn't click. Oh man. Esports edition to battle within. I never had any issue in the first place, Mary said, but Jackson frowns at her answer. Seriously? He says, not this again. Mary replies, she's smiling, rolling her eyes, making a joke of it. Maybe let's talk about something else, she suggests. Oh, man. Monza iconic turns and inspired Tifosi? Part of the furniture. Is this one of the best rookie seasons we're witnessing? Mayer finishes in 8th place in Monza after an eventful race following contact with her teammate Jackson. How was this woman not on a team before now? 8th place finish for Mayer after the incident with her teammate, impressively all things considered. Mayer claims she'd still be racing in F1 without her father's involvement. Not sure everyone would agree with that. Oh crap, see what she was doing in F2? Come on, man. Yeah, but 8th for Mayer? She's consistently bringing them points. Callie, I deserve to be here. Hard to argue with that right now. She's had a great season. Dang right. Thank you. Appreciate the recognition. Mary says her and Jackson get in each other's way a bit. I think it's more than just a bit, Callie. You're ripping each other apart out there. The car, at least. Points are points at the end of the day, and Mayer comes home in 8th to help prop up a car sport team who have been inconsistent of late. Your new superior. Alright, sis. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not even going to read that. Callie Aiden, what's more can we say about this? You are professional F1 drivers. You do this for a living. Hundreds of people on the team dedicate every single moment of their working lives to making it the best team it could possibly be. You disrespect each other. You disrespect each and every one of them with your petty on-track squabbles. Be better, Andrea. Singapore GP several weeks later. With their dysfunctional clear for all to see, and with only a handful of races now left in the 23 season, Sports look like a team on the ropes as they head to Singapore.
Slacking off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devon?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
It's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs.
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him.
No.
I mean, if you think that might help.
No.
It's all a bit dead.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devon, I mean it.
Yeah? Scouts on him, mate.
Yeah, BS. Yeah, BS there.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Trouble in the Garage, an anonymous source has talked to the press about how Callie must not be criticized at Qatar Sport. It sounds like it came from the mechanic who had a run-in with Callie in the garage. The press are really lashed onto the story. How do you want to handle this? Oh my god. Oh. We don't know for sure where this story has come from. Oh my god. Oh man, I would really like to do this, but I can't. I don't want the rep. Devon just been in. He said the two of you had a little chat that you both agreed Aiden needs a bit of extra motivation. Is this true? He's suggested setting an expected finishing position for him this weekend as third. No offense, boss, but that seems a bit overly ambitious. What's your plan? Typical Devon, we have our projections. We'll stick with our agreed plan. Can't believe I'm agreeing with Devon, but let's do it. We need to try something here. No, I won't give Devon the benefit of the doubt on the fact or whatever, no. The fans are really latched onto this statement, throwing support behind Andrea on social media. People have been sharing their favorite passionate Andrea images ever since. It's even become a hashtag. Bad news, Luca's article came out about you, and it's as the PR department feared. People are calling it a puff piece. This isn't the best look for the team. Everything up, Weber access down. Anyways, what's new? So what was Devon's condition?
Andrea,
Did you read his email?
I glanced at it.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon, as if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
Yeah, he's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you.
Yeah, definitely probably neither.
Davidoff.
Ackerman. Look, I know it's none of my business, but that story about the mechanics really blowing up. I trust you're dealing with it.
I'm going to clear everything up myself. I've arranged a press conference. I'll tell them everything's fine.
That's not exactly what I'd call dealing with it.
You want me to fire him?
Well, that would be your decision, naturally.
I'm not going to fire a good mechanic without any proof. The decision is made.
So be it.
Yeah, be gone, Devon, man. I hope we get enough funding that we can just leave you in the dust. Nah, so what was Devon's condition? Devon's condition. Butler, I'm just getting started. Whatever. Toxic culture and Connor sport, and anonymous source speaks out. Opinion, it's not the car, it's the drivers. Give the KSO2 its dues. The infamous Singapore sling, what goes up? Whatever. Give me someone who clearly gives a hoot about his team any day. Connor's a great ambassador for the sport. I hope you don't see the last of him in the team this year. His cheeky little face after Butler's performance at the season opener. He looks like a kid on Christmas, didn't he? No idea who they're talking about. I'm not reading all of them. It sounds like Casper Andreo. I'd like you to direct the media relations group to start using Devon now. He's taken his role. A reminder that we needed to give the role a formal title. He's got a lot to offer the sport, and I know he can help the team. So thanks in advance for putting all this in place. Pretty sure it's you that was doing this. Jackson in 11th. So we're driving as Jackson. Interesting. Okay.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aiden?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be a Connor Sport, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Well, maybe I won't be here next season.
Oh, dude. You know what your problem is?
Yeah.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all like that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Oh, you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big 3-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
Singapore GP, with Devon's words still repeating in his mind, a focused and determined Aiden Jackson looks to return to form.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. It's a 3.1 mile lap here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit with 47% taken at full throttle. It's hot, humid and bumpy around the 13 lefts and 10 rights of mostly slow corners. But we should see speeds of up to 200 miles per hour along the Raffles Boulevard. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso,
Where are you, Callie?
Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Joe, Ocon, Stroll, Jackson, Mayer, De Vries, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Gasly, Bottas, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Sargent. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Marina Bay Circuit, and as ever, a really enthralling Singapore Grand Prix ahead of us.
That's right, Crofty, and while there's not many surprises at the top of the standings right now, there's a lot to watch out for further down the pack.
One driver I'll be definitely keeping my eye on is Connor Sports' Aiden Jackson. He's been less than consistent so far this season.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what you...
turn gets me every time.
Okay, DRS is now available. Getting that turn. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Come on.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. That's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. and gap to the car in front is 10.4 seconds. Behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Okay, Callie's in the pits. Callie's in the pits now. Catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Okay, gap ahead is 4.3 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.8 seconds.
Dang it.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 6.6 seconds. Behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. We've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 8.7 seconds. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. You've lost some time to the car behind. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Oh, fireworks. Oh, it's just slow. I thought I was.
Okay,
something.
pick up rubber and bring it home.
Oh, man.
Well, the results are in. There we have it. What a race that was.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially from Aiden Jackson. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Connor Sport, he seems to be listening to. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
All right. Go Hamilton. There's no way I could have caught up to him.
Now, Aiden, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
No, today's performance should be the norm for me. Yeah, I've given it all this season.
Yeah, I'm really happy with what we've achieved. You know, F1 gets more and more competitive every single day, so I've really given it all this season, and you know, today I've been able to show a little bit more of what we're capable of.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
Oh, couldn't choose Casper. That stinks. I want to say Callie. Devon's been, I don't know.
I guess I'd have to choose Callie. We've had our differences, but I'd take her over Devon any day. Plus, she's clearly the better driver.
Now, Aiden, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Connor Sport. Tell me, is it true?
As far as my family, you don't always see eye to eye, but you all want the same thing. It's irrelevant. I've got a job to do this season. A change might do good. All teams have their issues.
I think of Connor Sport in the same way I would my family. There are a lot of personalities to manage, but we're a tight-knit group in this team. We might not always see eye to eye, but in the end, we all want the same thing.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Connor Sport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
That's a question for the investors. It won't surprise me if we struggle. I can't imagine anyone pulling funding.
That seems like a question for the investors, but no one's funding Connor Sport as a charity. They're funding it as a business. And if a business isn't successful, then there's definitely an issue.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
In a way, I knew I shouldn't have picked that, but whatever. It is what it is. Singapore GP race under the floodlights in Singapore. Aiden Jackson puts in a magnificent performance for Connor Sports.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aiden, quite the answer you gave today. Didn't have you pegged as a man of business.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything of it. Of course you need to make money.
Don't we all, Aiden?
Yeah, but Connor Sport must be profitable, right?
We're still running the projections for next season.
So it's not certain then?
Time will tell. You said it yourself, it's just business. Thanks, Aiden.
Well, okay. Coming soon, F1 X sustainable fuel. So, what was Devon's condition? Okay, yeah, we all know about all that. Third place, that's the Devon, Aiden Jackson. I remember what a race for him today. Thank you, Jess. Car Sport needs to remember why they signed Aiden. This is it. And when he's on form, he's one of the best drivers on the grid. I don't know if I'd go that far, but he's stronger than a lot of people give him credit for. He's more than capable of getting these kinds of podium finishes with a good car under him. Just refers Callie over Devon as a teammate. Says she's the better driver. Shots fired. Yeah, well. I had a feeling they're going to bring Devon back and everything else. I wasn't quite sure what kind of role he was going to have, but not content with third place, Jackson ends the extra point from the festival staff for the team at Corner Sport. One to remember for him. Reset of data. Phil's got access to the latest season's data. I'll have him forward you the analysis. Butlers, Aiden, you can't get away from those butlers, huh? Can't believe Devon's back, presumably as a full-time Pratt. Thanks, Brian. No subject. Alright, Aiden, Casper's talking about your interview today. If I were you, I'd avoid him for a while unless you want another round of media training foisted on you. Not bad out there today, by the way. You keep listening to your old pal Devon, and who knows what you might accomplish. Good. Okay, well, that was that. We did a couple more chapters and everything. I think there's only a couple more left. So I'm going to call it quits now, because that last race was pretty long. So stay tuned for the next one. Until then, stay healthy. Bye.